Moon versus FoCuS meeting here in the WGL Pro Qualifier semi-final. They have made it all the way to the top 4 where the big prize money is and the big points to qualify for the WGL main event of this summer in Shanghai once again. These two players are basically qualified already, but it's also about pride, about honor, and about quite a bit of prize money, and they're going to meet here now in this best of 5. Starting off on Northern Isles. With Moon in the blue in the bottom left, with the Keeper of course, against FoCuS in the red. With a Blade Master, 1 borrowed tech, with a shop, taking out only the item carrying creep. FoCuS a master of creep routes, of snagging up items, of getting his Blade Master into a strong position. Orc efficiency early on is very, very important. You have to know where to put your guns and your Blade Master to have control of the game, but also to gather up experience, gather up items, perhaps cancel an expansion, because this matchup is a lot about expansions. Night Elves will want to play on one base, and usually mass talents, not talent, I want to say talents and archers, hunts and archers. And the expansion is already coming, but in a bit of an unusual position. We have seen this before, but this is certainly somewhat rare. Blade Master's going to scout down here. This is the normal position. Is he going to scout for the other one is the question. The Grunt has nothing to do right now. The Grunt should be over here. This is where he should be. This is the first mistake by FoCuS. Just looking for Keeper movement, perhaps. Blade Master wants to get this last hit. And he's going to get it as well. He gets another Gloves of Haste for himself. That's pretty nice. Wisp coming out for the block. The detonate. This could be a kill. Oh my god. Scroll of speed to run away as fast as he can for the next entangle. Would be a 4-unit surround only. Can he even hold that? Maybe he could. Oh my god, he walks into the creeps for another boulder. Entangle again. Oh my god, is he dead? I think he's just dead. Oh, the super smart Wisp detonate with the heal salves. Maybe he can save himself. I don't think so. This is so much mana the Keeper still has. He still has one more. He's trying to deny himself to the creeps, but it doesn't work. Oh my god. Too greedy. Too greedy trying to go for the creep down here. Oh, and now he finds the Grunt as well. FoCuS with quite a few mistakes here. The Grunt should have been scouting this. Blade Master a little too greedy, I guess, but then at least move the Grunts away, out of range of the Keeper. It wasn't big mistakes. It wasn't big mistakes, but it was mistakes by FoCuS. And the Keeper can punish those mistakes better than any other hero in the game. Oh, and the Grunts walk back into range. Is it level 3? Oh my god, it's almost level 3. At least the Blade Master's back quickly. That's the one thing he's got going for himself, I guess. Shadowhunter coming out now. Blade's inventory is looking good, but sad enough.
Player's forces are under attack.
One of mana stealing. Dust coming in. The Keeper's not at level 3. He's so close. But doesn't have it yet. Expansion is ready. This can be harassed very, very hard when it's being crept. And creeping it without a second hero is also really hard. Like without an alchemist. What? Are they going to have a patch or something? Or what does that mean?
A player's forces are under attack.
Hasufly, thank you very much for the 39-month resub. Mana Stone for the Blade, that is at least a very good item. But he lost a Grunt, he lost his hero. He's still not level 3. And he is not going to realize about this expansion. I guess.
A player's forces are under
Sometimes
attack.
we see Night Elves expanding very late. Relatively to what we see other times. And then that will be the Night Elf creeping the natural and expanding right on the spot. I think that's what FoCuS is expecting. Rune Bracers will be sold. Not worth it to FoCuS here. And the keeper gets level 4 here, right? Oh my god. Crystal ball, where's he gonna scan? I would say here.
A player's
What do you guys
forces
think?
are
Put in
under
your
attack.
bets. I know, he scouts at the natural. And sees it there as well. Even had a wisp over there. Finds his opponent. Shadowhunter's still far away from the level up. Heal wave first, by the way. Level 4 keeper so strong right now. And still could creep this even without a second hero. But imagine if a Blade Master comes in there for harass. Could be dangerous. Dust coming in against the blade. Is this him dying? Entangle. Focus. And he's dead. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's looking rough for FoCuS. It's looking pretty desperate. This game did go very poorly though. Like, everything went wrong for FoCuS in this game. Oh, crystal ball again. Getting ready for the new patch where we will be keeping this item.
Town is under
I really like that change, by the way. That may actually turn out to be a little too strong. But it's items. Items in Warcraft are like, there's so many overpowered items. Pendant of Energy. Boost of speed early. Well, not anymore, I guess. Greater Mana Potion. Scroll of the Beast sometimes.
a player's force.
One of the Wind. I like this change. Of course, I'm talking about the PTR here, 1.30, no, 1.31, where the crystal ball is moving to a smaller camp, basically, where now it will be able to drop from the Claws +9 camp, with a Pendant of Energy and all that stuff. Kind of surprised that so much freedom is being given to the Shadowhunter. He was stuck on level 1, and could have been forced to stay on level 1 or level 2 for much longer. But Moon is just creeping up, despite the fact that he's level 5 already. Whoa, he's going Dryads? What?
A player's forces are
Dryads.
under attack.
Against Serpent Wards, not so good. It is level 2 Serpent Wards, by the way. And also against Raiders, not that great. Usually nowadays, though, we see only very few Raiders. Here we see a lot
Town is
of
under
Raiders.
siege.
FoCuS is light on the grunts, actually. No armor upgrade yet for these orc units. The ensnares against the wisp is actually really good. Oh, that's so cool! Keeps a lot of the detonates away, but a lot will still find these shaman. Oh, that was big detonates. No splitting at all from FoCuS. That was a little poorly done. Serpent wards are super strong right here, though. Can't take him out too easily just yet. Blade Master dropping low. There's a TP on his side, by the way. May have to be forced here soon. Oh, man, he's so low HP. Oh, and other Serpent wards are blocking FoCuS's own units to a certain extent. But the Expo is coming up across the map. Shadowhunter still with a bit of mana to use. Needs clarities, though. Keeper full mana himself. Found more experience there. Getting closer to level 6.
A town is under siege.
Hunt's upgrades are pretty poor. With going for the Dryads here. The lumber is pretty low for Moon. TP coming in, trying to save his expansion. Oh, this is dangerous play by FoCuS. He has a TP to get out himself. But he needs to get this kill here. But it's not gonna happen. Oh, that cost him 2 Raiders. And the TP. And all he got out of it was a bit of repair. More experience for the Keeper as well. He's basically level 6 now. Whew. Yeah, I actually casted the whole 1-0 game earlier versus Chimiko.
A player's forces are under
I thought I had gone live, but I hadn't. Yeah, again, sorry about that, guys. That was a massive derp. Oh, the Keeper almost was forced into the invul at least. He could have killed him. Maybe. You can purge through invul. Maybe he could have killed him if he had been faster with the ensnare. Is this the new style that FoCuS plays against Night Elf? The Raider base attacks. Oh, this is a nasty flank though. Even Talon's coming in now. Everything in the Night Elf tech tree is being used now. TP again. Only 3 ensnares though. The Wisp repair seems to be good enough. We don't even have Nature's Blessing here. But it's still good enough to keep the tree alive. And once again Raider falls and the TP is forced. The expansion at least is up now. Is mining. But, I mean, Moon's right there. He's level 6 now. Good luck, FoCuS. In the next engagement, you're gonna need it. He's going for the counterattack. That's the right call. He has to... He can't fight. There's no way he can fight. Oh, but Moon's gonna give up on the harass. I's just gonna send over the treants. Amazingly, still no Nature's Blessing for him. He's forgetting about it now, probably. TP again on the blade to be able to TP away from this. And there is pillage. Treants harassing over here. Moon didn't have to... Oh, okay. The Angels of Lore are dying very, very quickly. Wisp detonates against the Shaman. Lore just barely falls. One Shaman dies here. Very dramatically. Shaman have a very dramatic death animation. You guys remember that Shaman dying? That special Shaman in the bonus campaign? The Rexar campaign? That was so cool. The little side quest. I love that campaign so much. You guys may know this. I've talked about this plenty of times. Good movement by Moon. Protecting his bases now. And continuously using treants for the harass. Oh, actually, all the peons survived. But Moon could just spam TPs here. Oh, TPs on cooldown. Oh, that's smart. FoCuS is always stealing the TPs in the middle. Ooh. He has to staff instantly. Staff! Oh, you forgot about that. When you get ensnared, you can instantly staff, and then you get away. Now he might just be dead, actually. Is he dead? Oh, he didn't close this surround. Oh, man. Oh, FoCuS. That was a little sloppy. Could have closed that surround. Yeah, Neo and I, we learned this like 3 years ago or something, and it blew our minds. If you get ensnared and you staff instantly, if another ensnare hits you, it doesn't even cancel. Because it's still the first ensnare on top of you, and another one flying in doesn't cancel. Oh, a little bit of a shortcut here, with some treants being used earlier. Opening up a way to the Tree of Life once again, and there's still no TP. Oh no, there is. Keeper went for a TP now finally as it became available. Trying to save this base. FoCuS gonna get this base. Hold up. It's got a TP, right? Yeah, there's a TP on the Blade Master's side, and FoCuS gets the kill. Losing another Raider for this, though. He is at 50 supply only, and lost the expansion. But so did Moon. However, Moon's got a big-ass army at 75.
A player's forces are under attack.
Plenty of resources here on Moon's side as well. Wouldn't be too surprised to see mass expansions once again. We have one tree here. Could go for another tree up here. FoCuS. Down 24 supply. And mass raiders aren't the best fighters. They're good at base racing though. How can he try to use that advantage? He's much better at killing bases. That's his one advantage. How can he try to use it to win this game? Creepjack coming in by Moon. This is definitely going to be a TP, I think. Setting up some Serpent Wards here. Does perhaps FoCuS actually want to fight this? Mass purges against the treants, gets rid of them very quickly. And the Serpent Wards are pretty strong right now. Hard to take them out. But the Raiders are seeming to have a tough time finding the connection. And the Hunters are pretty tanky. With one armor upgrade, I suppose. And here comes Tranquility. There's Ensnare. Ensnare's on cooldown. Oh no, now Ensnare's ready again. But FoCuS seems to be losing everything now. SH out of mana for now, but has a mana potion. Still would kill for a Scroll of Healing. Mirror Image gets him out of the entangle. That was pretty cool. That was the mana potion. One more heal wave with that. He's going to have one single heal wave left. But the Blade Master getting focused. Has another Windwalk or a Mirror Image to get out of this one. Has to use one of them. Heal wave coming in. And the Windwalk to get away. But the Shadow Hunter won't be so lucky. Shadow Hunter with one more Archer shot is going to die. And with that, FoCuS down to 29. Sad supply. Whereas Moon is 62. Almost level 8 on the Keeper of the Grove. Shadow Hunter being revived, but... yeah, I think taking the fight wasn't the right idea. I think FoCuS play always has to be... avoid the army. Go for the base. Easier said than done though. When you're always very fired up. When there's always Dryads and Keeper in the way, you can lock you down. Hard game for FoCuS. I think he fought well back into this game, considering how horrible the early game was. Blade's level 4, Shadow's level 4. It's not bad. But so late into the game, when you're facing a level 7 Keeper, you need level 5s. How excited are all you orcs, by the way, that the Blade Master crit is going to be stronger again? Oh, entangle. Doesn't quite get the kill. I'm afraid of the new Blade Master again. Like, the Windwalk change, it's still only a 2-second cooldown. The 2-second cooldown is going to matter when he's trying to steal items and stuff. And there's going to be a bigger window for Silence and Stormbolt and so on. But level 5 Blade with plus 30 damage, oh guys, it's going to be scary again. Especially for the undeads, where there's always the Kodo aura involved, upgraded. Yeah, Blade's going to be a late game monster again. Oh, aura bot. We have the Ancient Django coming in. 500 gold. Okay. But it's a great aura. Only 1-1 on the Archers and Hunts. I think that's a little lackluster. Nothing on the Dryads. Oh, and Moon's coming in right as the base is finished. FoCuS in position for the counterattack. We already have talents down here. Only initiate though. Only for Fairy Fire. This could very well be a trade. Oh, this is not quick enough to kill this base. It's gonna survive. On 150. Yeah, but I mean, FoCuS can never ever fight this. He's trying a little. The Dryad slow here is really helpful, making sure that the Orc can't just run away. And also can dispel against the Scroll of Speed. Scroll of Speed not even being attempted. Tranquility, there's no fighting against that. But the Sentinel still sees the Expo, sees how low it is. Keeper though, no TP anymore. Doesn't want to give up his expansion here. Mains should soon expire, right? Yeah. 2.5 minutes. And the Treant Harass continues. Where's the Keeper?
A player's forces are
in the main.
attack.
Does have a shop. I was wondering where it was. There it is. Gets a Clarity, gets a TP. Now he's safe again. Level 8. He's actually got Thorn's Aura. That was the prime reason why we used to see Keeper in the old meta. In the bare mirror for the Thorn's Aura. You guys remember those days? Night of Mirror is more exciting nowadays, honestly. The mass archers, mass dryads, whatever, is more exciting than Bear Mirror.
A town is under siege.
Shaman left behind at the expansion. They can deal with the treants here pretty easily. Purge, purge, purge. More experience for these two heroes. Almost double level 5. Could double level 5. Somehow still win this game. But that means there's no Dispel here. Means Entangle is easy kills. And so is the slow. Okay. Oh, this was very expensive. More experience for the keeper. And hunts can't get purged. And they're also pretty good at taking out repairing peons. Oh, he's trying with the lightning shield. It's pretty cute, but it's not enough. Too much damage on these hunts now on 2-1. Keeper staffing in as well, and this Great Hall is gone. Moon could just leave or take this fight. He probably wins either way. GG. 1-0 for Moon. The title is wrong? I don't think it's wrong. Or did you mean the overlay? I'm gonna double check next time. Yeah, Chimiko's already waiting in the grand final. He was playing against 1-0 earlier. And 1-0 was playing really, really weird. Really, really strange stuff. Which is surprising considering that 1-0 could definitely use those points. Top 4 finish, though, is still plenty of points. However, for first, it's 10. That's a whole heap. And I wonder if we have the time. We're going to take a look at the point standings in just a moment. Just want to make sure we get into the game first, though. All right, now we should have a moment. Take a look at the standings. Yes. So, Moon is basically qualified already. Second place for points, him and Infi, and FoCuS, and Lin, and Life, and TH. They're all basically through already. So for Moon, these points aren't too important. What was I saying? Yeah, and for FoCuS neither. But for Chimiko, this was really important. Chimiko at the moment, only 13 points for him. He's pretty far from qualifying. At the moment, the top 6 Chinese players will qualify, the top 4 Korean players will qualify, and then the next 2 highest. Meaning, if it would end like this would be Infi, Life, TH, Fly, Linguagua, and 1-0 qualifying. But Hug is really close behind. Colorful is really close behind. So 1-0, he has great reason to desire those points. WFZ, he's a little further behind. And of course, 1-0 is going to get quite a few points here from 4th place. But could be more, I guess. And yeah, for Chimiko, it's really important because it's Moon, FoCuS, Lin, Lawlight qualified now, and the next 2 are Sok and Lucifer. So Chimiko needs 19 points. He needs 20 points to qualify. And from that, he's still kind of far away. So, second map. Twisted Meadows. Here we go. Moon in the blue, FoCuS in the red. Cross position spawn. FoCuS sometimes likes playing Farseer. Even against Night Elf. But only on Concealed and maybe on Twisted. This is most likely certainly still going to be a Blade Master game. But what's Moon going to play? If you want to play it safe here as the Night Elf, you're going to play a Huntress build. Wall off with Hunts. Because an Ancient of War creep is dangerous. If this gets scouted, which isn't too likely, but if it does get scouted and you get harassed, Blade Master shows up with a Grunt, you have to go Treants first on level 1. There's no other choice. basically. This can be a disastrous early game for Moon. But Moon's got the lead, and Moon is taking a bit of a risk. This is by no means safe. Not at all. You can, of course, take this, though, in a calculated manner, I guess. This is a calculated risk. Because of the fact that orcs almost never scout, it's unlikely this will be seen, and for that reason, it's unlikely to get harassed. But it could. So, might get punished, but I guess it's not. As FoCuS is not sending out a peon scout, and is going Farseer. Alright. That means he is going to scout this. It's going to be one wolf running over here, the other over here, and the Farseer through the middle. Is that timing going to work out? Oh, that's a little risky. This looks like a difficult early game here for the keeper. Or can he just creep this camp immediately? If the orc was top right, for example, he had scouted for this, the Blade Master could be showing up right away here, could be stealing all the last hits. Aside from the big boy, perhaps. And the Farseer walks back? Why is he going back to the main? What? What? Alright, so in the end, this keeper actually has a surprisingly easy time taking out this camp. In fact, it's going to ignore the two trolls. Why is he chasing the wisp? That was kind of weird. So now the wolves see what's going on. The Ancient of War took out the camp. And could go for the Shadow Priest here, actually. Once he has the supply open. Not yet, though. And Shadow Priest actually goes to Moon. That was kind of weird by the Farseer. What was the thinking there? He split up the wolves to scout. That's obvious. But then the Farseer was chasing the wisp. I know that doesn't sound like much. But early game hero movement and efficiency is really, really, really important. Especially for orcs. And that was just kind of weird. King in the North, thank you very much for the 4 months. Much appreciated. Hunter Soul coming up here. A little proxy, I guess. And more importantly, the Tree of Life, which will be scouted by the wolf. Which should be scouted by the wolf. And here he goes. Can FoCuS cancel it, though, is the question.
A town is under siege.
I think he was just at the Merc camp trying to get the Shadow Priest, but that one's out of stock. Is with the Night Elf army. So what's FoCuS going? FoCuS only made a single grunt.
A player's forces are under
Don't know if that one's still alive, actually. No. Hiding in the main. War Mill. Is this gonna be towers? Wind Riders? You don't need Wind Riders, War Mill for Wind Riders, I know, but armor upgrades.
under siege.
Okay. Okay. Interesting game. Very, very unusual. FoCuS wakes up the creeps. Oh, could he cancel this, maybe? Creeps aren't really taking the bait, though. Staff in from the keeper. This is probably going to be a TP forced here. Oh, yeah. Sticks this around. And TP will have to be used. Alright. Early Expo is coming up. There's no canceling this. Here we go. Double bestiary mass. Wind Riders, most likely. Shadow Hunter. Hex, Focus Fire, Snowball, take out the anti-air. It's important for Moon to have a lot of archers and berserkers out early. Got the first berserker already. And it's probably making more archers, I'd assume. Tech just started. Huntress is coming in. Those won't help against the Wind Riders, of course. FoCuS is a bigger fan of the mass Wind Riders than many other orcs. So this shouldn't be coming completely unexpected. Mini Mode, thank you very much for the sub and welcome. Level 2 Farseer here? Yeah, should be. Oh. Keeper is level 3. Ring. Okay, well, not the greatest. And the Wind Riders. Oh, Raiders! Actually going Raiders. Mass Raiders. Okay. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Oh, the Wisp. I love the Wisp positioning. Just to have that little bit of heads up. Just those couple of seconds to walk away from the Creep Jack. Really nice. Damn, Moon. He's so good. And no dust on FoCuS' side. He's gonna get one now, I guess. Saw the Archer hiding in the shadows. And it's kind of awkward. Units keep getting ensnared. And entangled. Level 2 entangle, right? Oh no, level 2 treants actually. But still lasts long enough to find that kill together with the Huntresses. And that grunt seems to be doomed as well. Ooh, it's not looking too good for FoCuS. It's gonna get the Berserker. That's a big kill. Oh, the detonate! Oh my god, the detonate coming in. But Chain Lightning secures the kill. There was quite a bit more mana forced, however. Once again, Shadow Melt being used. Next, Dust forced. Dust now gone, but also daytime upon us. Raider would be another big kill. Might be getting intercepted from the main. Nice. Moon paying attention. Using the Huntress. Gets that kill. Actually, we have FoCuS in the supply lead. A little. But that might turn around soon. Next entangle. Next kill. It's looking pretty easy right now. FoCuS is trying to return the favor though. Killing every unit with an ensnare. And he's got plenty of ensnares. That's another one. Very low mana now though. Whereas the Keeper is going to run back to the wells. And won't be able to sip from them too much. Is that a shop? No. Oh! Shop being late here is certainly a bit of a mistake.
A town is under siege.
Should have been coming up in the meantime. Kills off 2 Wisps here with the ensnares. But there's plenty of Wisps here. Oh, and the Mud Golem! The Mud Golem's so good right now. So he doesn't have to rely purely. Waiting for the next ensnare. Staying in this though. Level 4 Keeper, that means level 2 Entangle now. Which is almost solo kills on units. Another slow coming out as well. Mud Golem will fall, but has found quite a few kills in the process. Next Entangle is going to be another Raider killed. Come on man, just Staff. Now Staff! Nice! Staff's right after the ensnare. Well, well done. Moon is playing this very well. FoCuS still trying to overpower him. He must realize the moon juice is low. In fact, we know the moon juice is completely dry. Keeper has to rely on potions. One potion already used, another one in the inventory. But also more mana for the Keeper still. Cancels the Clarity, but basically still has 2 spells to use. And with a mana pool of 400, fairly high regen as well. Aiming for the Entangle. Surround. Almost gets it. Oh, he does get it. Just barely in the nick of time. And this TP's gone. Of course, I forgot about this. Farseer's dead. GG. And the 2-0 for Moon already. Interesting strat by FoCuS, I guess. Going for the Raiders, trying to find kill after kill, trying to overpower. Kind of Razorman style, honestly. But, yeah. Didn't quite come together. I think he needed to find more kills, or more creeping. If he has level 3 Farseer with that, for the level 2 Wolves, that's going to be very different. But he never got to level 3. Keeper was level 3 himself so early on. And had the right amount of units at the right time, I guess. Was a 3-1 earlier between Chimiko and 1-2-0. 2-0 now. This could be a quick way into the finals. Would be Chimiko versus Moon. Is Entangle too strong? I don't know. It's certainly a good spell. But, you know, when you go up against Keeper, you kind of need the spell. Or you need to have a really sick timing where you don't care about his spells. But especially early game, Entangle is like super, super strong. So forcing the issue early into a high level Keeper is a dangerous strat. And didn't work out there. I think the cooldown on Entangle might be a little too short. Oh, and now I'm inviting balance discussion. That's not smart. That's not smart, Remo. We shouldn't do that. So, guys, if we could try to refrain from balance whining, I would much approve. I know that can be very difficult for quite a few of us. But if we could keep that to a minimum, that would be great. Moon didn't win this because of any Night Elf OP nonsense or whatever. He won this because he played very well. And if you noticed, in our top 4, we have 1 Night Elf, 1 Undead, 1 Human, and 1 Orc. Turns out, you can beat all the races if you're just good enough. Huh, who would have thought? So game number 3. Coming up next on Echo Isles. It's a pretty good orc map. Understandable counterpick choice here for FoCuS. I see more and more demon hunters. Night Elves creeping greedily nowadays on Twisted. And I think it's a reasonable calculated risk to go for, as orcs just simply don't scout. Don't really punish this. This is going to be not the case here. This should be a very different game on Echo Isles. I would be amazingly surprised to see a Farseer here. This is the Blade Master's hometown. Multiple claws camps, tons of claws camps actually. And the marketplace as well, where you can creep up the Ogre Magi pretty reliably with a Blade Master only. Can get up more claws, and perhaps the most important thing, only 1 merchant. If you get shop control during the second daytime or whatever it is, or the third, and you get the first scroll of healing, that already changes a lot in the grand scheme of things. I love this. I love this. We used to see this for a while in the meta, Night Elf versus Orc, where Night Elves were going for more and more greedy camps. Because again, Orcs don't scout. Orcs won't punish. Unless they take quite a bit of a risk. Blade Master first. Against Keeper it is. Of course you can scout across the map, but if you send a peon to scout, this costs a lot of lumber. And what do you do if the Ancient of War is not here? What if it's just over here? Then you can't even harass this. So you basically wasted tons of lumber for non-valuable information. So kind of the safe play for the Orc is to just not scout, to have more lumber, to have the faster tech, and that allows this greedy camp to happen. For instant level 2, for mercenary support, and more importantly for an easy level 3 after. This camp, plus the natural, plus the 2 greens, is level 3, right? Or maybe you're very close. Might be enough. Something like that. And a big item, of course. Best item here is Pendant. In the late game, certainly the Pendant. For the early game, it might be the boots. Uh-oh. Almost Ancient of War deny. I was looking at it. But no, he's fine. This... Oof, very close with the denies here is Moon. Gonna keep a close eye on it. Okay. Seems like none of the creeps will be denied. That's level 2 for Moon here easily. Claws plus 9, also very nice. Especially in the earlier stages. And he only used 1 set of treants for this camp. Look how much mana he still has. It did cost Moon quite a bit of Wisp repair though, so that's going to delay his tech or his expansion or his Hunter's Hall, whatever he wants to go for. And it's nothing just yet. Could be doing either. Tier 2 tech is coming. 1 borrowed tech is what it was. Blade Master now sees what happened, but of course way too late to do anything about it. Keeper coming in towards the main with treants and entangle. It's going to be very annoying
A player's
deal with.
forces are under attack.
And with the claws, finding these peon kills is actually super easy. Couple of hits, entangle ticks, and he's dead. Oh, this is already so obnoxious for FoCuS. I'm feeling him right now. This is no fun. He goes for the Shadow Priest. That's pretty nice. With that, he has early Dispel. 3 peons dead so far. It's gonna be more. That's the 4th. And the Keeper is still attacking in here. And the Archer could block the way, actually. Oh my god.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Keeper's out of mana, so he can't do too much anymore. FoCuS just giving up his main, giving up his lumber income especially for a while here. Willingly, basically. Has presence with his units instead. With the trolls, with the grunt.
A town is under siege.
Prime concern here is the expansion, I guess. Oh, that kill would have been the level up. Very close there for the blade. Good detonate though by Moon. Compare the gold mines. It's not a big difference at all. In fact, Moon has lost less in his gold mines somehow. Was only on 4 wisps for a while apparently. But his lumber especially where this is gonna hurt. S tier 2 is finished.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Shadow Hunter, here we go. Can still go for the lodge though, so I guess it's fine. Keeper once again being annoying into the main. This may cost him the TP though. Can he walk out of this? Grunt coming in for the block. Needs to go over here. Could have perhaps blocked him in there. With slightly better movement. There's the lodge. And yeah, surprisingly, FoCuS isn't even too low lumber. It's about to have 3 peons back on lumber. Usually that's enough, I guess, once you're tier 2 for the orc. And no expansion. Moon without an expo. Hunter's Hall is here. Huh. So I guess it was the right call by FoCuS to just abandon his main base for a while and have positioning on the map to cancel expansions. Blade Master stole some creeps as well, got some experience for himself, got some items, and now is almost level 3. Has the double Berserkers here, still has the Shadow Priest for Dispel, is gonna have Shaman for Dispel very soon. I actually like this position for FoCuS. Normally it's all about the expansion. All about the Night of Expo, and we don't have one. Double wins coming. He cancelled the Hunter's Hall. There was a Hunter's Hall coming up here for a little, but he cancelled it. Going wins, going talents. And Alchemist. FoCuS going towards the middle. Would have loved to take this camp. Didn't happen. Nothing too attractive in the marketplace. Claws +9 are in there, but they're too expensive. FoCuS is pushing the main. That seems bold with 2-1 heroes. With only a single Shadow Priest for Dispel. He's gonna get one Moonwell here, perhaps. But there's Wisp Repair now. Okay, he's gonna get it. Alright, but how much is this gonna cost him is the question. So far only a bit of experience as the Serpent Wards are being taken out. Okay, that was a weird move. Just walking across the map, kill one Moonwell, and then fall back. Looks like he's got an expansion. But that is not the case. I think the Wisp was scouting for this just a moment ago as well. Just one base versus one base play. Very unusual nowadays in this matchup. Thank you very much, Vezal, for the 10 euros. He says, Remo. Hell yeah. Quite the name, I know. What a strange game. What a strange game. More Shaman coming from the main, more Grunts. No Warmill just yet. Despite the few peons that he has only on lumber. Oh, entangle. But there is a Dispel. Level 2 Alchemist, and now the expansion is coming. Took a long time, though. Finally being constructed here. Heal scrolls. So important. FoCuS gets 1, and also the invul potion runs away with the scroll speed, or does he? Weird movement. Master wants to get this one kill. Try for the surround on the Alchemist. Doesn't really work. Heal scroll used right away. Only now level 2 for the Shadowhunter. Now he has the heal wave available. There's so many treants. Jesus Christ. Illusion as well from the Blade Master from the Wand of Illusion. And now Fairy Fire. Now we have Fairy Fire coming in. A little bit late, but now being applied everywhere. Both players here dropping to around 40. Yeah, FoCuS actually still at 46. We hear archers dying one after the next. The Treant still trying to hold the front line, but the Keeper is now out of mana. Finally, almost level 4 with this grunt kill. He hits level 4. There's a bit more mana for him. Could be more Treants summoned from this pack of trees. Another grunt dies. With the Fairy Fire, actually, they're taking a lot of damage, especially from the magic. These Treants will be dealt with. There's also quite a bit of experience for the Shadowhunter, who is usually so strong against Night Elf with his Serpent Wards against Huntresses, but Serpent Wards against this army won't be bad, but won't be as good, especially for range reasons. Usually Huntresses always run into the thick of things and get attacked by everything, but in the later fights here, it may very well be the case that a lot of the Serpent Wards will be out of range. Oh, very important now for FoCuS. After that, I guess, one engagement in the middle, that victorious engagement in the middle, gets the cancel on the expansion. Still no War Mill. I feel you should really get a War Mill. And again at the shop, heal scroll number 2 is ready. So important that FoCuS gets it. And level 3 as well. I think against this style you should go to heal wave actually. Normally I'm the biggest fan of Serpent Wards. But I think against this mass range, you may want to go heal wave instead. We'll see what he goes for. Creepjack coming in here. FoCuS didn't see this coming as the Blade Master was far away. It is heal wave 2, by the way. Shadowhunter getting into the middle of everything to try to use the Scroll of Healing to the best effect. Alchemist has to pop that invul to stay alive there himself. Keeper taking a bit of damage here as well, but the Blade Master in the back line is just having a field day against these archers. More and more kill it off. He's level 4 now as well. That was pretty fast considering his slow start into this game. TP transferred. Can he get the Keeper? Windwalk coming in. Right clicks. One crit would do it. He doesn't even need the crit, and that's the GG. And FoCuS will not roll over without a fight here. Well done, but there were FoCuS. I like that. The willingness to just sacrifice economy to a certain extent. Realizing that the Keeper only has that much mana, can only, in quotes, kill 4 peons. Still got his tech rolling at a reasonable time with the Shaman. And especially that army positioning was so important. To prevent the expansion for the entire game, basically. Neo's in jail. Kind of. Like I used to be in jail. Yeah. Neo's at Gröt's Rock Festival. That's why, very unusually, he's gone for so many days. But that's basically the only time this entire year he's gonna have multiple days off. Like half a week or whatever it is. But he's gonna be back next week, I think. Our schedule for next week isn't set exactly just yet. We're going to have W3IL on the weekend, of course. By the way, W3IL is, of course, the league of the wonderful Warcraft3.info page. And they just introduced a new feature, which I think is very nice. And that is the calendar feature that you can check out on Warcraft3.info/calendar. And it looks like this. Oh, wait. I have to... Sorry. Okay. I was afraid for a moment I wasn't ready. And they might kick me out of the game. But no, it's fine. Whew. Okay. Kind of stressful day today, to be honest with you guys. So much going on. Anyways, this is the calendar on warcraft3.info/calendar. What day is it today? The 28th. You can see, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff going on today on the 28th. And next week, Warcraft Survival Battle is going to be happening on Tuesday. I think we're not allowed to cast this, unfortunately. I think that's only the Koreans. But on the weekend, at the latest, we're going to be back. Perhaps it's going to be something happening in between. You can stay tuned to that on our Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and also on our homepage, backtowarcraft.com, where at the moment the dates are wrong, the cast dates, but we're going to fix that soon. There's nobody in the lobby, by the way. Why is nobody streaming this game? It's kind of strange. All right. FoCuS showing his strength, fighting back on Echo Isles. Trying to still win this best of 5. Of course, still trailing. 2-1. Still the lead for Moon. Here now on Concealed Hill. And this is the map where I saw this awesome Farseer strat by FoCuS. Like Farseer, I don't know if it was instant harass, but ultra aggressive play. Level 1, walk across the map, mass grunts, and just attack the Moonwells, kill the archers. Relentless aggression. And that looked pretty good. But perhaps that's a strategy that works better against, well, other Night Elf players. Not the best Night Elf in the history of this game. Perhaps his defense would be too solid. But this could very well be a Farseer. We're going to keep an eye out on the altar. Thank you very much, Spritney Beers, for the 2 months. Much appreciated. This will be a keeper, of course. There's no question about that. But it's Moon, so actually, with Moon, you might have to wonder. But it's no Farseer for FoCuS. Not playing his aggro build here again. Not against Moon, I guess. Blade Master instead. Gonna start off with a bit of creeping. Here. And then move on up. Perhaps here. Look for the Tome of Experience. Get level 2. And keep on going in that direction. Keeper normally a hero who excels at getting level 3 easily on pretty much any map. Concealed Hill is the difference. Is the exception, I should say. Here, creeping is so hard that not even the Keeper can do it too easily to level 3. Early on. Once you have a couple of archers, couple of huntresses, yes you can. But that takes a while. Thank you very much, Kampf Waschbär with the 4 months. And Boyanik with the 13 months. Much appreciated. Wisp Scout here sees what's going on. Would have realized the Farseer threat very quickly if it had been chosen, but it wasn't. Keeper creeps the camp here very quickly, obviously, with the Treants and the Ancient of War. Grunt taking a bit more damage there than necessary. You want to take like 1 or 2 hits of damage, so you can make use of the regen, but losing 100 HP, that's a little much. Blade Master trying to harass this camp up here. I don't see him being successful in this, though. And the Grunt, shouldn't something be at home defending? Oh, it's a 2-borrow tech, actually. Okay. So the borrow won't be cancelled. But the Treants are still gonna be annoying. Oh, the Blade Master! The timing, does it work out? 1 more hit! Oh, the archery, she could have gotten it! There would have been level 2 for the Keeper. Oh, man. That was really close. Peon juggling, also fairly well done. Should be focusing on the Treants, shouldn't he? Borrows are kind of focusing on the Keeper right now. Don't know if that's the right choice. Grunt is over here actually to intercept the archers. Dude, this opening from FoCuS looking pretty sick. And he's keeping all the peons alive for now. They're all saved. This one's extremely hurt though. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Oh, damn! FoCuS! What a sick game by him so far. I love it. The Keeper used almost all of his mana. Oh, that peon as well. Oh my god, he saves him. He saved everything. Keeper's still level 1. I love this play. FoCuS. You mad dog. Oh, and now it's roll of speed. He might be able to force the TP here, or perhaps even get the kill. Wow! That was a little lucky, I guess. Finding the keeper. Is this perfect game going to continue by scouting this up here? He's going for the crab first. Oh, is that a little greedy? Is that perhaps a little bit too greedy? Tome of Agility. He's going to be happy about that one. It's going to cost a lot of lumber, though. This was a lot of peons juggling and so on. Alright, here's the tree. Can it be cancelled, though? Keeper doesn't have an entangle? Hard to control this blade. Oh, nice. He even wakes up the creeps for a bit of damage on the tree and FoCuS. What? FoCuS. But it's only the blade here. The grunts are in the south. I think the grunts should have moved north as well. Blade Master should have known that Keeper isn't level 2. He could have perhaps cancelled. He could have cancelled this. He could have cancelled the expo. But I don't want to be too critical. There was still an insane early game by FoCuS. Just wasn't quite perfect. If the grunts, like after the keeper left, maybe leave one grunt in the main to be safe. But the other two should have come north. But still sick early. Sick early by FoCuS. And this time it is the Alchemist here coming in early. Usually with a fast expansion we see Moon not going double hero, but solo keeper. But this keeper progress this game is slowed down by so much. No way into the main. That one's walled off. And the lumber is actually looking okay, right? I don't think this lodge was too late. Peons are slowly healing. I think they have like 1 HP every 5 seconds or whatever. Oh, that's a little more. Alright, let's count together. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 HP every 3 or 4 seconds. Over time, they will heal. Tome of Experience for the Shadow Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Why doesn't he have more experience? He had exactly 100 experience from the tome. What? Were the Murlocs dead already? Alright. I'm writing this down. I have to check out this replay. I actually have to check out this replay. Wait. If you want to check out replays yourself, by the way, here on Back to Warcraft, all the games that we observe and we get the replays from, we all give to our subscribers. So, with that, you may want to consider subscribing. And then you get access to our Discord and all the replay packs there that will be posted after the casts. Thank you very much, My Zebbe, with the 3 months. Remo's Mutter. Thank you very much.
Forces are under attack.
Jesus Christ. Keeper's barely still only level 2. Did the Blade Master steal some last hits, by the way? I'm sorry. I may have missed some, as I was completely confused by this.
A town is under siege.
Oh! Oh! Almost got off the detonate there. Every detonate matters against the Shaman. This is the Hug build. Kind of. It's not really the Hug build. Hug goes for an expansion later. Hug goes towards 45, 50 supply first, and then goes for the expo. And heavier on the armor upgrades. These peons should be over here. Why are no pros ever paying attention to that? Anyways, Creepjack coming in. Talons and Archers it is again, by the way. That's the new answer by Night Elves we've been seeing develop most recently. Against Orc. Against the Grunts with the armor. Aggressive Purge. And easy kill. And this expansion is almost halfway up already. If FoCuS keeps up the pressure up here, there's no way that this is going to be getting cancelled.
Down is under siege.
There's a scroll speed as well. And level 3 Shadow Hunter. Once again, level 2 in the heal wave, as it's going up against more ranged army, no huntresses. Blade Master is so strong here. Against huntresses, Blade Master can't really stand freely too easily, as he has quite a bit of damage to fear. But against this army, the damage that's coming in towards him isn't too high. However, onto the grunts, it is pretty high. FoCuS diving pretty deep, going towards the Knight of Main, into shop range and everything. Finds one more kill, level 3 Blade Master, that's also very nice. Going for Mirror Image. 1-1-1 build. You know what? I like that as well. I like that a lot. Pop out of the entangle. When you're in a dangerous position. Get the illusion for a bit more tanking as well. Hell yeah, why not? Uses the Purge before the Shaman dies to force a potion, a TP or something. Gets the surround as well with the Windwalk moving through. And that's the hero kill. Couldn't pass the TP, or maybe he didn't want to. However, Keeper also got quite a bit of experience here. And gets another kill. And that's a level 3 now, finally. But Expo's basically done. Nothing just yet from the War Mill. Blade Master Scroll of Healing. Okay. Moon, is he going to go all in now against this expansion? Doesn't feel good if the second hero is still dead. FoCuS. Looking for whatever kills he can here, I guess. Not using the purges aggressively, though. Wants to keep him for defense. And it's going to fall back now. Doesn't have to fear the entangle, as he has the purges. And now, 2 base economy for FoCuS. However, down in supply at the moment by 10. FoCuS has to buy a bit more time. A little more time. Does he have a TP maybe to get out? No. Showing his backside now to the Night Elf. Yes, he's at the fountain, which is usually good for ult, but he's also kind of cornered. Neferian, thank you very much for the 2 months. Oh, free kill over there. Keeper's gladly gonna grab that one. And we have the ARC coming from the main. Shouldn't he be going reinforced defenses or armor or something? Here we go, armor coming in. FoCuS now going into upkeep. A little late with this. The rally point once again. Hard to consolidate these forces here. Oh, the Shaman a little bit late. And the detonates. Oh, they're sick. Those are some sick detonates. Blade Master dropping extremely low. With a mirror image, he gets out of that entangle. Keeper's already low mana though, actually. Another Talon dies. There's Fairy Fire here on all of the oh my god, that FoCuS. Oh my god. Okay. -7 armor. It's the minus armor, boys. The minus armor strat that Neo was prophesizing for months. Finally being played here. But both are taking severe losses. And the smaller the armies get, the more dangerous the Blade Master becomes, because it's so hard to deal with them. And the Keeper's super low mana. He's got the beautiful mirror image to get out of entangles as well. Still has the mana. And FoCuS holds on. Dropping down back to 44 supply. Looking for another surround on the Alchemist. Would love to get another hero kill here. But no more mana on the Shaman, no more purges. But no mana on the Keeper either. 51 supply still for Moon. FoCuS is down. But there's no imminent danger against this expansion. Ranger army here for Moon, healing up over at the fountain. Uh-oh, Keeper. Might be forced into the TP here. More purges. Blade Master with the Windwalk. This could be the TP forced. And it is. Costs a lot of Shaman mana though. And the range army coming in for the harass. Keeper, is he gonna staff in? Staff in without a way out? Oh, he doesn't even have a staff. Alchemist is not bringing a staff either, so it's only ranged army. Which isn't that scary against the peons. They have to back up, actually. 59 supply again, though, for the Night Elf. 63. Suddenly, mass production ramping up here. For Moon. FoCuS. Almost 10 supply down. Oh, but this could be juicy pickups. Oh, Shadow Meld even being used there. Nice. Where's the Shadow Hunter? Double mana potion. Oh, baby. Dust as well. Gonna get him 1 kill. But he's double level 4 already. The next level up is gonna be far, far away. Blade Master, second point in the crit, by the way. The 1-1-2 build. Might be the first time I've ever seen this. No, that's probably not true. But still pretty rare, but I think it makes so much sense here. Blade Master in the backline just hacking and slaying. The grunts are dying quickly, yes. There's no question about this. But the Blade Master, it's so hard to deal with him. Seems like impossible to deal with him, and the Keeper once again can't save his buddy the Alchemist. No staff still. Despite all of these resources. Doesn't even have to pop out of that entangle. No follow-up damage. Doesn't have to fear the lockdown. And now FoCuS moving forward with this super cool new style. Well, I guess the only difference here is the mirror image. But I love this mirror image, man. Super cool. And now it's getting flanked hard. The grunts are mostly gone, but the Blade Master is king in this. But now he's kind of left by himself. He's gonna back up out of this. If he can. Ooh, the grunts though. Do they have 2 armor upgrades? No, only 1. 2 damage upgrades. Don't think that's the right call. You just want to have him survive for long enough. Against this army, by the way, Spirit Link would be sick. Would be so good. Is he going walkers by any chance? No.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't know about these damage upgrades, to be honest with you. Shadow Melt? No, not in time. Blade Master almost 5. Oh, Shadow Hunter is basically 5. That's such a big deal as well. It's gonna be so much healing for this Blade Master, who's already close to impossible to deal with. Boys, this is FoCuS on the comeback train. I think he's got this game.
A player's forces are under
But this is Moon. Never count out Moon. Count him out, and you lose instantly. There we go, level 5 Shadow. Send him away! Send him away! He's stealing experience! Oh, it's level 5 for the Blade Master anyways, okay. Boot of Quel'Thalas! Oh, yes, baby. I think this is gonna be Superman Blade Master this game. I don't think you can stop this guy. Moon needs to find some crap kryptonite somewhere. Was this a kryptonite drop? No. Was it greater healing? It's also green, but it's not a kryptonite. He needs kryptonite against this Superman. 900 HP. Plus 12 agility. Woo! Crit level 3, of course. Would love to see a Kodo, by the way. Why don't we have a Kodo? Still don't have a bestiary, actually. Oh, no, there we go. There's a bestiary. Couple of raiders now coming in. Oh, this could be a sick creep jack up there. No. Perhaps he didn't see it. There's a hill over there that you can't look up if you're down. FoCuS committing pretty deep here in enemy territory, but he's got the TP. Bought that on the Blade Master, actually. So he can get out if he needs to. 66 supply for the Orc. 69 for the Night Elf. But 5-5 heroes versus only 5-3 heroes in this Blade Master Shadow Hunter combo. We've always known it to be super strong with all the damage and all the heals. And here we go. Blade Master should have used the mirror image there, shouldn't he? Get out the entangle. Oh well. Heal stroke coming in on the Night Elf side pretty early on in this fight. The Alchemist doing a good job tanking despite his low armor. And there we go, now coming in with the mirror image. Get out the entangle. But the Keeper still has plenty of mana left to use. Shaman mana isn't looking good. Where are all the wisps for the detonate, by the way? Where are they? Normally, he's always so good at bringing them. The Alchemist once again in trouble. He still doesn't have a staff. Moon, how do you still not have a staff? He has the heal potion, though, with that. Second hero survives for a little bit longer. By the way, no TP here on the heroes at all for the Moon. So the Night Elf might find himself in a bit more trouble than he would like very soon. And this frontline is surprisingly holding pretty long, thanks to this level 3 heal wave on the Shadow Hunter, which is doing so much work. Another one rattling through there, healing up the illusion a little bit as well. And the Blade Master now sees the opportunity for the kill and don't see this Alchemist getting away. Perhaps he does, though, with the entangle, controlling up the Blade Master for a little bit longer, but all the army's dead. Moon's got nothing left almost. Everything is being picked apart now by this Blade. It's almost level 6. Both heroes are almost level 6. They can find more pickoffs here with more ensnares and perhaps a couple of purges. Or just following, I guess, with a decent movement speed. Blade Master's just uncontrollable this game. Can't kill him. Hippo Riders. Hippo Riders against Orc. When you see that, you know it's truly desperate. 1 or 2 more kills. We have the double level 6s. We don't really have mana to make too great use of them, but now, yeah, Moon's just losing everything. Not even microing anymore. I think Moon realizes this game's over. Dropping down to 44 supply, 42, 40, 34. This must be it. Double level 6s. Who's just standing here? Maybe he disconnected? But this game was over. This game was totally over. Senti HS, thank you very much for the sub as well. Yeah, I think there was a disconnect there. But let's be serious. This game was over before the disconnect. I mean, if you ask FoCuS, nice as he is, he would probably give the regame here. But it seems like Moon is giving up. GG. Yeah, that game was over. And FoCuS fights his way back, man. Super, super strong performance by him. Honestly, without chances the first 2 games, but that would not discourage him. He's coming back, swinging in the next 2. Leaving us now with our very last map. Which is really quick. So I'm actually going to have a bit of a break before W3IL. I thought this was just going to go all the way through. Okay. All right. Map number 5, the all-deciding one, will be Last Refuge. And with that, I'm a little worried for FoCuS. For Moon. This is, in my opinion, a really good Orc map, especially early game. This is one of the few maps where you can actually reliably cancel the Night of Expansion. Sorry, starting to get a little woozy here. That's what happens when you talk for 4 hours straight, I guess. Because of openings, early game movements. You guys know I'm obsessed with openings. And I think here, if the Orc does it well, that can be very, very strong for the Horde. So, am I dropping frames? Not really. And this is going to be the last map. This is going to be first place here for the WGL April Pro Qualifier. Infi won the last 2 installments. This one will go to Korea. Is it FoCuS or is it Moon? Especially with WGL in recent memory, we would have thought that Moon would be the big favorite, but the meta has changed. The Orcs have found some answers. Don't get me wrong. It takes good play, strong performance to have a chance against the top Night Elves, but FoCuS, he is really on a roll recently. I was kind of worried after the first 2 games here. He looked to not stand too much of a chance, but fighting so strongly back into this. I love to see this. And now, first place, $600 For second place, it's still 300. And a lot of qualifying points as well. But these two are in qualifying positions 2 and 3, so they are definitely going anyways, no matter how this goes for them. But also a showing to the world for how strong they currently are. Moon is taking a moment to join this game. I think Night Elves want to be a little sneaky on this map. As I said, this can be difficult for them. Can be very strong for Orc. Yeah, and after this, don't forget, we're not done for today, not by a long shot. We're gonna be back with W3IL, which I thought I wasn't gonna have a break before, so it's actually not gonna be a 12-hour cast. Was kind of looking forward to it, although I know I was gonna be completely destroyed by the end of it. So yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a break before W3IL, for which we return at 5 p.m. which is in a little less than 2 hours. So. Wait. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I've been saying it wrong all this time. Apologies. There's so much stuff going on, guys. I'm kind of, today, a little confused. This is the semifinal, obviously. I kept on, like, wondering, like, how do I have so much time still? How is there going to be so long of a break? But that's nonsense. This is only the semifinal. Chimiko's waiting in the final. I was like, wait, wasn't there Chimiko as well? Today is kind of weird. The casting grind, I think, is showing its toll on me. Yeah, this is only the first game. We're going to have the grand final right after. With Chimiko. Either against FoCuS or against Moon. Alright. Moon is building up the tension here. The suspense. Which at least gave me time to finally realize what was going on and how silly I was being. Yeah, I see Chad catching up with it right now. It's a little embarrassing. Yeah, Chimiko's waiting the final, obviously. There's just so much Warcraft going on last couple of days, like Open Qualifier, Pro Qualifier, WCG, today W3IL as well. 2 rounds of group stages, then round of 4, yeah. To put it this way, I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow's day off. But I'm still very excited for today. So much more awesome Warcraft action, and the deciding game between these two. Who makes it into the final? Against Chimiko. Moon finally has returned, and it is time to visit the refugees on Last Refuge. Moon in the blue. He took the 2-0 lead here, but FoCuS coming back so strong. I am so happy about FoCuS's performance recently. I feel he's in killer shape, man. He won the last Shook Cup against Hawk in the final, and that wasn't even close, man. He destroyed him mercilessly. This could be the second tournament win for FoCuS in short order. Not the biggest tournament, neither Shook Cup nor this qualifier has the largest prize pool, but $600 here, and I think it was like $350 or whatever for Shook Cup. Not too bad. And his performance certainly warranted that, as he, played so well recently. In the first 2 games, it was a little disappointing what we saw out of FoCuS. But in the last 2, he is once again on point. Dignity 954, thank you very much for the sub. And on point is the term here I want to batter into you guys. Early game movement is really, really important, especially against the keeper and especially if you're the orc player. If you do it well, this keeper will be forced to remain level 1 for a long time. Level 1 keeper doesn't do anything. If you get the time to get to 2 grunts and the keeper's only still level 1, there won't be an expansion for the Night Elf. Moon will be forced to stay on 1 base. And a 1 base Night Elf against Orc, if he goes for talents, archers, hunters, anything like that, is really bad. So I hope FoCuS has his ducks in order, knows how to move, and prevents keeper level 2. That should be doable, I think. Blade Master is going to go to the shop for the circlet right away. There's no creeping for the Blade Master early. It's about preventing creeping. And the grunt movement, I always question this. Why is he going through the middle? Shouldn't the grunt... Oh, okay, he's adjusting. Nowadays, keepers don't go for the green camp anymore because they expect the Blade Master to interfere. Blade Master is expecting the keeper to be up here now, which is the new creep route. And the grunt is over here. Oh, I like this. I like this new approach by FoCuS. It's actually really good. He's adjusting to the adjustment. Keeper in the main, though, is going to be annoying. But, oh, peon block! Peon block! The treants don't get through. One of them, at least, doesn't get through. Is that enough for the cancel? Oh, this is so important. This is so important. No level 2 being crept, by the way. Oh, with the repair. Can he hold that burrow? More treants coming in. There's a lot of damage. I think this is the burrow cancel. He's gonna try to save it with a mass repair. 6 peon repair. 7 peon repair. Is that even worth it? Extremely expensive. He almost got the double peon blocker. If it had been, the peons blocking both treants, this wouldn't have even cost that much repair. And here's the expansion. This is what I was talking about. Keeper's level 1. He can't save his expansion. He can't. I think I'm way more excited about this than maybe I should be. But I love plays like this. Perfect efficiency in the early game. Having the perfect opening. I love it so much. And up here we have plan B. Expo is not gonna work. AP instead now. And as long as FoCuS realizes that this somewhat in time, he should be in a good position. And Moon has been known to do things like this. Plan B, AP all-ins. It's only 1 AP though, by the way. It's not that scary. FoCuS has to repair again. A little bit slow with the repair here. Once again, this is extremely, extremely expensive with the mass peons. Blade Master still doesn't realize about this AP. But 1 AP is not the end of the world. Oh my god, I love games like these. I love them. This is just such a sick early game by FoCuS. The perfect build. And by build, I don't just mean build order, but also hero movement, scouting, all that stuff. Walk through the middle, Blade goes here, Grunt covers this. I think there was an opening, though, to creep level 2 here, actually. Oh, was there? I'm not sure. Because the Grunt's a little slow. I love that, though. I love that. I love that. Oh, the Grunt's committing in early when they're low HP. Is that the right call? One Grunt's gonna fall here, no question about that. But Shadowhunter's almost out. Staff in from the Keeper. Staff in from the Blade as well. And now there's level 2. Now there's Entangle. There's another Ancient of War coming up back there. Keeper is gonna get this kill. Oh no! Is this turning around right now? He never got the shop up. Right! He never got the shop up! Oh no. Can't do anything with these grunts. Can't do anything with them. Where? He needs to get a new shop. I don't know where. Somewhere. Oh no, this was like the perfect game! The perfect early! Glaives coming now. Glaives from this Ancient of War, which was not cancelled. Dealing with his 1 AP. It's pretty hard when you don't have any grunts.
A player's force.
More grunts are coming. More serpent wards being summoned as well. There's no dust. Blade Master should be able to go into Windwalk. Windwalk? What? Maybe he lets him die intentionally. He doesn't have heal salves anymore. Blade's only level 1. Maybe that was intended. Man, I love this game. So, Plan A, Fast Expo didn't work. Plan B, AP push didn't exactly work. Plan C, Late Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm so impressed with FoCuS though. Oh man, I think FoCuS is playing such a good 2019. He's been continuing to improve over and over. That was a lot of mana used on the Shadow Hunter though. Here's the Expo. Okay. But this is so late, I'm not even sure that he has to be cancelled. We've got the Shaman tech up already. We got a shop now in a very nicely protected position. We have a Warmill in the back as well, so he can go for upgrades if he wants to.
A player's forces are under attack.
Grunt numbers though are very low. So is the experience for the... Oh my god, experience on the Orc Heroes is like non-existent. Keeper is creeping up a storm here with his Huntresses. Going for the Merc Camp now. There he's gonna have mercenary support. Belt for the Keeper. Not the greatest. 2 Orc Heroes now creeping together. He's gonna make a level 3. A quick level 3 for the Shadow Hunter. Very, very difficult. Oh, tower to distract down here. That was a cute move. Forcing attention more than anything. Buying time for his own creeping. For FoCuS. Greater mana! Luck. Perhaps now a bit on the side of FoCuS. Half a circlet from the tome as well. Armor upgrades early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looking a bit like the Hug build right here. Purge on a Wisp. Didn't want it to get into range for the mana drain. Nice, I guess. Oh, FoCuS going on the high ground. It's a little dangerous, but if a Creepjack should come in, he could perhaps still go for Zeppelin. Mana Stone. Oh, shit. That's a lot of mana points right there. Is FoCuS very aware of the army composition of Moon though? If he is, if he knows about the mass hunts, this should be Serpent Wards level 2 on level 3. FoCuS is playing really afraid though. He's only hugging the outskirts of his base. Waiting still to get closer to 50 supply. Second armor upgrade here coming in very quickly actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
Isn't Moon being a little too passive here? He's just mass creeping up. He's giving these Orc Heroes a free ride to level 3. Isn't that a little too passive? What do you guys think? Level 5 though. That is of course also very nice. And no Nature's Blessing yet. Oh, he's a little low lumber here. Moon in upkeep already. He doesn't want to drag this game out too much longer as it seems. Rune Braces for the Blade, not too great. But double level 3 for the Orc Heroes. And level 2 on the Serpent Wards now. FoCuS seems to be playing close to a perfect game. Peon in the south to scout. And no counter expo. Pushing before 50 supply as well. Second armor upgrade is done now. That's a lot of Treants right there. Shaman mana is looking okay, but it's only 3 Shaman here actually. Shadow Meld. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of healing on the Blade Master, but he's up in the air. As the next one of Mana Sealing, the second one, and soon the third one will be used on him. Moon is trying to snipe out these Serpent Wards, and it's working pretty well. Scroll of Healing coming in now. There's one more Wand of the Wind available to use against the Blade Master, who's going for the backline of the Glaive Thrower right now. And there's the Wand of the Wind. Huntresses, pretty bruised though. Blade Master in the middle of everything, but he's still fairly bold with his greater invul, or small invul, which he's gonna use right here. And the Grunts! The Grunts with the 2 armor upgrades! They're not dying! They're not dying! Heal Troll coming in for Moon though, that was a big one. Another set of Treants being summoned up to the side, and focusing to send these Grunts away. Scroll of Speed, where's the scroll? He didn't bring a scroll? Oh no, FoCuS. That was the first big mistake of this game. Oh, he could have saved basically all those Grunts with the Scroll of Speed. He traded so well for so long. And also, why did he push with 45 supply? Why didn't he just expand, creep up over here, and just push into upkeep? Also, don't like the Berserker too much. Against the Hunts, as long as he's protected, I guess he's pretty good. Greater Mana was used early on the Shadow Hunter. He's almost level 4. That's another big level up. Same for the Blade Master. We might go Mirror Image with that again. Keeper, though. Uh-oh. Look at his experience. Would you look at that? I think FoCuS, instead of attacking, he should have just expanded and crept up more. Why did he feel the need to attack into this? What felt like almost an all-in attack. Was it the double mana items which made him so confident? Perhaps. Wisp coming out for the detonate. He's purging the Wisp, but with that they're kind of draining mana as well. And now all the Shaman are completely dry. Completely dry. Mana Stone used. More Shadow now, of course, on the Shadow Hunter. Full of Healing coming in, but very early in this fight. It's going to be gone now forever. And Moon with the masses. Level 4 finally for the 2 heroes of the Orc. Heal Wave. Trying to save his Grunts. Wisps for the detonate from the high ground, and now there's no more purges at all on these Shaman. Very surprised we don't see the Keeper using more Entangle. It's just Treants. Treants and Treants and Treants, and numbers overwhelming. 2 attack upgrades on these Night Elf units, no armor, but he doesn't seem to need the armor. Next heal wave coming in. I think Moon's doing it. It was close, but now he was waiting for that kill. He saw the experience bar, and that's level 6, and that's Tranquility, and you can't fight that. You can't. GG. Oh. Despite this insane early game, FoCuS will not win this game. It goes to Moon, and he moves on to the grand final.